In these two pictures you see that my brother also realized a warm wall. The water which comes back from the radiators and cools down there a bit before going to the boiler again goes through this wall. In this way it will create a very big warm surface. And this of course creates a big comfort. The human body doesn't only feel the temperature of the air. And of course you need a lot of time to heat the air in the whole room. Radiation is much quicker and you will feel it as soon as this wall is at its 24 degrees. So the body feels both of them, radiation and air temperature, but the radiation is quicker. I would like to experiment this also with a cold wall, because we will go to Sicily and we will stay there whole summer, and there is more a heat problem. So I will make such a wall somewhere in that house for warm and cold water, but for the cold water I have to take care with condensation. In his old house my brother used also waste heat from the refrigerator for warm water in the kitchen. The next stop was Giethoorn in the center of the Netherlands, and that is a very charming city, and there we took the tour boat. This was an electric boat, as you see here on the picture, 7.5 kilowatt. If I remember well, and you can also calculate, with 4 hours of motor time, you can calculate that he needed more or less 8 or 16 batteries. The motor was 48 volt DC, and with batteries of 6 volt and 400 ampere hours, well, you come to more or less 8 or 16 batteries. Here you have also to consider that you should never discharge a lead battery below 50%. Thereafter we went to the city of IJmuiden. It's a port city. My other brother lives there, and he as a moderator took very spontaneously a video. He let me explain where my channel is about, and you see it here above in 2 languages. Being there in this nice port city, we didn't refuse. We didn't resist to eat kibbeling, that's a kind of fish, and of course also here wind energy. Now, talking about sustainable transport, I have to say that here in the Netherlands I heard humming around more electric cars than here in Italy. I saw so many charging posts, also those which people can ask the municipality to put them in front of the door. I remember that in the year 2000 I was near Rotterdam. I had Audi 100 electric prototype. Here you see the place and the balcony from where I had to let down a cable to charge this car. What I saw also very unique for the Netherlands, I think, this cargo bike, and many times I saw also up to 2 kids in this bike. Of course, these kind of bikes are very good also for shopping. So then you have some kilograms more, and then you need a bit more of force, and therefore many of those cargo bikes today have electric motors. You have to take care, you are more exposed to traffic, but I think it's a very good way to transport also your kids. I think that in all other countries, if we have a parent and 2 kids, they will certainly take a car. And now we come to a theme which plays also in the whole world. It's the so-called energy poverty. Main factors here are how much do I earn, how sustainable is our house, and how sustainable are we with our behavior. So you see here this map of the Netherlands with more explanation in the description. And there are here also articles with support mechanisms, but they discuss how they will end. And then we have the summer and we have the winter again, and then things get more problematic again. And that's the reason that I created this channel, that people can help themselves and arrive easier at the end of the month with all the energy expenses. And I propose here many projects which you don't find in other places, which are rather creative and technical. So for some more complex of these projects, you might need to delegate it if you don't have this practice, and you can delegate it to a friend of a professional. This channel is not only for saving energy, but it's also for security of supply, security of energy supply. Yes, abbreviated SOS. Because in this way you can create backup solutions which create or maintain energy supply. For example, we have in these days the floods in Italy, and that creates, of course, these kind of situations. In these days I got also a request from my brother. He has some equipment which he needs in the night, and in this way he asked to make something, a power supply which he can bring to off-grid, to a camping site, for example. I think this is a situation which can also be for many other people, and it is not so trivial, because you have mainly two solutions, and they are not so trivial. Each solution has its own advantages. I hope you enjoyed this trip. It was very different from other videos. I didn't have this laboratory around me, but that will soon change again, because we will go now to Sicily, and there we have a holiday home, and I want to make that zero energy house, so that also the guests will see what you can do. So in the next summer you will see that videos will come from this place. So I hope you stay tuned, and that you will continue to follow me, because it will be very interesting. So if you enjoyed, please like and subscribe, and give your comments in the comment field. And I wish you good energy.